There's a saying that the greatest barrier to discovery isn't ignorance, it's the illusion of knowledge. We've all met people who act impulsively, speak carelessly, or stubbornly hold on to ideas that limit them. But here's the reality. Foolishness isn't about intelligence or education. It's a mindset, a collection of behaviors that can harm both the individual and those around them. Worse yet, we often fail to recognize these traits in ourselves. Today, we'll examine 6 signs of a foolish mindset and how Stoicism guides us to overcome them. 1. The illusion of knowing everything. A clear sign of foolishness is arrogance, the belief that you already know all there is to know. This mindset blocks learning and growth. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic, wrote, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." True wisdom starts with humility. The moment we assume we're beyond learning, we fall into ignorance. How often does pride stop us from asking questions or admitting mistakes? Real strength lies in saying, "I don't know, but I'm eager to learn." Staying curious opens the door to new perspectives and growth. 2. Chasing immediate pleasure. Another mark of foolishness is prioritizing short-term satisfaction over long-term fulfillment. Epictetus cautioned, "No man is free who is not master of himself." It's easy to give in to distractions, laziness, or temptations, but these choices often lead to regret. A wise person values discipline, choosing what's right over what's easy. Each time we delay gratification, we strengthen our self-control, paving the way for true freedom. 3. Speaking without reflection. Have you ever regretted speaking impulsively? Foolishness often shows itself in thoughtless words. Seneca advised, "Speech should be kept to a minimum. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason." Silence is powerful. It allows us to reflect and choose our words carefully. Before speaking, ask, "Is this true? Is it necessary? Is it kind?" Words can build or destroy. Wisdom lies in knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. 4. Blaming others. When things go wrong, it's tempting to point fingers. But Stoicism teaches us to take responsibility for our actions and reactions. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Blaming others keeps us stuck and powerless. By owning our circumstances, we reclaim control. Life won't always go as planned, but we can always choose our response. That choice is where true strength resides. 5. Repeating mistakes. Mistakes are inevitable, but how we handle them defines us. A foolish person repeats errors, while a wise person learns and adapts. Marcus Aurelius encouraged us to see obstacles as opportunities. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. When we face failure, we can either let it define us or let it teach us. Wisdom transforms mistakes into stepping stones, not barriers. 6. Lack of empathy. Perhaps the most damaging sign of foolishness is a lack of empathy. Failing to understand or care for others severs the connections that give life meaning. As Marcus Aurelius said, "We were born to work together." Empathy isn't about agreeing with everyone. It's about seeing the world through their eyes, understanding their struggles, and choosing kindness. Wisdom reminds us that life is not a competition, but a shared journey. Lifting others helps us grow as well. Foolishness isn't permanent. It's a set of habits we can unlearn. Recognizing these 6 signs is the first step toward wisdom. Humility, discipline, thoughtfulness, accountability, resilience, empathy. These aren't just traits. They're choices we can make every day. Stoicism teaches us that life is short and precious. Let's not waste it on foolishness. Instead, let's strive to live with clarity, purpose, and grace. True wisdom isn't about knowing everything. It's about knowing what truly matters. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Stay curious, stay humble, And as always, stay resilient. Be steady, be strong, be stoic.